All right, Eric, thank you. Letcher County Sheriff Mickey Steins was arraigned in court virtually this morning. This comes after Steins was charged with murder in the death of District Judge Kevin Mullins. WYMT's Amelia Lee joins us now live in downtown Whitesburg, and she has the latest on what happened today and what comes next. Amelia.
Today, Sheriff Mickey Steins was arraigned after reportedly shooting and killing Judge Kevin Mullins in his chambers last week. Now, during that arraignment today, WYMT was able to attend virtually, and we learned what comes next in this process, and we also learned what Sheriff Steins pled in terms of his murder charges.
Does he want to enter a plea at this time?
Your Honor, he would enter a plea if not guilty and request a date for preliminary hearing.
During the arraignment, there was some tension between Commonwealth's attorney Jackie Steele and public defender Josh Miller. That's in regards to why Miller was at the arraignment in unofficial capacity, since he was not appointed as a public defender at that time.
You know, they're using state resources at that point in time that they've not been appointed to use. It's the only thing I was bringing to the court's attention.
The judge has now granted a public defender for Steins during the preliminary hearing, due to the fact that they need to have that hearing in 10 days. But in terms of the state continuing to provide a public defender for Steins, the costs add up, especially, as the judge says, Steins makes a decent amount of money, coming in at $115,000 a year as the Letcher County Sheriff.
If and when this case does proceed to circuit court, the circuit court may require you to hire your own counsel.
While the public defender will work for Steins, Commonwealth's attorney Jackie Steele is working for the state of Kentucky.
It's sad there's victims on both sides of this that don't understand what's going on and why things happen, and hopefully we can get some resolution for them in the criminal justice system.
At this point in time, Steins is still the sheriff, but it is not certain how long he will have that title for while in the Leslie County Detention Center.
Sir, it's my understanding that he's in the process of losing his job as the sheriff of Letcher County, obviously, and will not have income going forward. His family is not prepared for this eventuality.
The cost of defending a case like this could cost upwards of hundreds of thousands of dollars. We do know that the preliminary hearing is set for Steins for October 1st at 1 o'clock, and that's going to be in West Liberty. And he'll actually be driven there by Kentucky State Police so that he can attend that in person. In Letcher County, Amelia Lee, WYMT Mountain News.
Amelia, thank you. And people may be wondering what's happened with the Mountain Heritage Festival. Obviously, not much going on behind you there, but there is still a festival going on down the street, correct? Obviously, the weather is not ideal for it.
That is correct. As I was driving to Letcher County today, you can see right by the Veterans Museum, there's just a whole line of people out and about today for that Heritage Festival. And
that will continue through the end of the week. Amelia, thank you. A bail has not been announced at this point for Sheriff Mickey Steins, and police have still not released a motive for the shooting. Here's a little more background information about Sheriff Mickey Steins, and he is still technically the sheriff at this point. Steins is 43 years old and lived in the McRoberts community. He was formerly a bailiff in district court prior to being elected sheriff in 2018.